Oh my, what a weekend of CS. What is up, peeps? Hope we're all doing well. Welcome back to more CS news. Today we recap, of course, Blast Lisbon, which is a great event, a lot of back and forth, and also a grand final, which finally went the distance in a best of 5. Although it favored one team over the other in the end, that being Vitality. Are we in the start of what could be their era, as they have now won 3 consecutive LAN titles and championships, and it's remarkable what they've done. Obviously, off-season wise, they have secured ROPS and done so probably better than any other team out there in the roster change area. But wow, Vitality, they have made a crazy run throughout Lisbon. They, of course, make another grand finals, and they make not so quick work of MOUZ. You got to remember how this series started, which was insane. For the first time in CSGO and CS2 history at a major grand finals in a big event, we saw a 13-0. Yeah, I thought this was, and a lot of people thought this was going to be a very quick series with Vitality potentially even sweeping MOUZ.
On Inferno, but here we get the trade kills out through middle. And there's a bit more engagement where that came from. 20 health between ROPS and Flamesy.
Oh, don't let them win this with ROPS on 1 HP.
For the sake of... Oh! Again!
Oh, they called the last one lucky, Connor, when he made the flick happen. What do you call that?
Clean.
And now it's on Jimmy and Brolin.
Now, at least they have...
I guarantee you in this round they're going to be smiling.
There we go. Full health bars.
ROPS has 1 HP.
But ZywOo had 1 second and 1 bullet, so why can't ROPS win with 1 HP? He's going to remain in that back
1
site.
HP.
Now they figured him out. Brolin's going to try to cut him down, and he will get the kill. ZywOo over towards the Moto, Apex. With how he's shooting, though, looks so good. Clean as can be. A statement.
And as a part of that excellence, you had an excellent play by ZywOo, ultimately becomes a 4K, but at the end, it's a 1v2 with just 3 bullets left for the last kill. Here's ZywOo.
Pit with 2 kills to his name. He can try to go for the plant, but they're going to push through. He gets the kill.
He has time.
Just enough to clutch. The 3rd to the board for Vitality if he hits this. And you've got a fully health Torji on the other end.
He knows it's Torzi. He knows the ops up.
Inspired by ROPS, you can see him in the backdrop.
He has 3 bullets. ZywOo has 3 bullets. He can't reload.
He has got to hit this on its head, and Torzi plays with the time to create that uncertainty. From which direction does he come? ZywOo doesn't know. So now he just holds, and suddenly Torzi's close. Oh! Did you ever doubt it?
He had 2 extra bullets.
Only needs 1.
And so after this, people are thinking, wow, this series is certainly put to dust. Not only have Vitality had their number throughout the event already, but in the last couple of months, Vitality have had no problems against a team like MOUZ. I believe the last 2 meetings, a 2-0 and a 3-0, correct me if I'm wrong on that, but they have had their number certainly, and it is MOUZ that had the resiliency to fight this back map by map, even take the lead in the series, which was pretty stunning. I'm not going to lie. Like, MOUZ have very much impressed a lot of eyes out there, especially after losing someone like Shuhei. What they have done to now take almost their 2nd title this year already, crazy stuff from MOUZ, but was just not quite enough.
Down Torji gives great cover. Roland's able to get his, and this is MOUZ from top to bottom. Each individual with a kill thus far. They change up that tempo. And they could change this whole game. They could change this head-to-head. The mighty MOUZ, they called them, looked like a shell of human beings on Inferno. And they have their rebuttal. All the streaks, all the records, all the greatness Vitality claim. But their Dust 2 streak ends. Tonight is different.
As ultimately it was Vitality forcing a map 5, and of course we saw Train, which give me your thoughts down below. How you liking Train? It is certainly not like it was back in the day. The complete color scheme has changed, obviously, but I would say I did enjoy seeing a bit of variety, especially for a best of 5 going to map 5, and we finally get the dabble on Train. I didn't mind seeing it. You know, I definitely like Train more than I like some other maps out there. But it was all Vitality. Unfortunately, as most of these series go, by the time you get to map 5, it wasn't all too close, but Vitality become your Blast Lisbon champions after a remarkable run.
Over towards T-Con comes a hope, shut down by Flamesy and Apex. Push the absolute limit here in Lisbon. But they will pull it out of the hat in their final hour.
They get to celebrate off this win, even though MOUZ took 2 maps in this grand final.
Marking, yes, 3 consecutive LAN titles for Vitality. What many are saying, this could be the start of something very dangerous with this team. You think about the run they made through all of this, and of course, taking down a team like Spirit, like, you know, someone like their rivals or their opponents in the grand finals, MOUZ, have had no trouble doing. I say no trouble, but you know what I mean. They have had Spirit's number the last couple of meetings this time around. Spirit showing weakness, other teams taking advantage, and now we have a brand new and what could have already been #1 team in the world in Vitality. But to also stem back to the runs we saw during the event, or at least during playoffs, we did see some stuff that was maybe a bit surprising, maybe a bit lackluster. The quarterfinals were pretty much a wash, with Spirit wiping away Na'Vi pretty handedly, and then G2 being wiped away by MOUZ also pretty handedly. It was fairly one-sided series, and for me personally, as a G2 fan, I don't know about you guys, it was days prior to all of that where you saw all of these guys going back and forth on Twitter. I believe it was MOUZ, you had MOUZ in there too, and they were kind of shooting the crap, and you were like, okay, this is an opportunity for G2 to have their best placement so far this season, and they come out against MOUZ, and it was anticlimactic, I think, for a lot of people out there. So the questions around G2 had a chance to go away, and I think they will remain because of their performance in the quarters. Let me know if you guys disagree. We'll see. But then you had Vitality take down Spirit, and in their run to do so, you had Rops and Apex both making highlight reels. And Apex, when he makes a highlight reel now, everyone calls him the 50-year-old man while doing the things he does.
The bomb was able to get up, but Zontix keeps nipping at their heels, and he hits a follow-up. Zontix, no way he is on for an ace. 4 kills as he manhandles mid, and Rops is able to get flustered back to sight. He will hit him, and you've got Robin keeping it cool. A little more damage in. Shiro wants his clutch, but denied. Vitality's first by way of their newest piece. He right here on a silver platter looks away. That distraction offered by Dog creates the moment for Apex. Headshots his.
And then you had MOUZ Sports take down Eternal Fire. Eternal Fire, a playoff run team who just can't seem to get over the hump. We'll talk about Xanterra's potential health issues tomorrow. Could be a reason as to those performances, but still a solid, a consistent team out there. But when it comes to how MOUZ played against them, it was all Torzy on the op, becoming by a lot of eyes out there one of the better oppers in the world, and he went off, especially on Nuke. Torzy had a field day against Eternal Fire as MOUZ eventually take them down.
You're right, Torzy's AWP is here, but it's only going to be that first shot onto Magic before the penny drops. The info flows. Torzy looking for more. Oh, he's got another. Zatara's down! Torzy racking him up, farming him up! Beautiful! Just a P250 for Magic. No Kev. Setting up Centaurus to deliver. What can they get done? No stress for Jimmy. Stress now. Wicardia does deliver. Solid hold though from the CTs. They rack him up, sending them down. Looking good. Woxic changes the dial. Oh no!
Which of course led us to a Vitality and MOUZ final, which I don't think is the most exciting thing, but if I'm being honest, in recent CFCS, it's been a kind of a rotation of a few teams out there. We are still awaiting a little bit of a surprise run, you know, a surprise team out there. I think about like the Gamer Legions out there, maybe a wild card run if you're looking for an American hope out there. But some team to make some semblance of even a playoff run outside of these 5 to 8 teams we see rotating. Maybe Liquid with their changes can actually, you know, penetrate those top finishers thus far. But Lisbon, the Portugal crowd, you guys showed out. It was a beautiful crowd to watch. It was a lot of CS, and now as we head into other talking points out there, there's a lot going on with other rosters, right? The return of Stewie, we got G2. What are they going to do? Navi's been struggling a bit as well. You talk about Mongols, you know, Eternal Fire. There are a lot of teams in contention right now, but it is Vitality who is dominating the field. They take their 3rd LAN title. What do you guys think? As per usual, though, we will see it back here sometime soon with more CS news. We got a lot going on this week. It's going to be a busy week, but it's going to be a fun week. So drink up, and we'll see you back here soon. Take care.